with branch campuses in Marshfield and Wausau, Wisconsin. Before we start, let me explain the many ways in which you can explore our beautiful campus. You can click on the front-facing arrow to start walking around our campus. You can jump to the next stop by clicking on the next button. If you already know where you want to go, you can select any location by using the list or by clicking directly on the map. Lastly, remember you can explore any particular location in more detail by clicking on the 360, photos, or video icons. Welcome to the Dreyfus University Center, DUC, a hub for student life at UW-Stevens Point. The campus activities and student engagement team, commonly referred to as CASE, operates here. CASE coordinates more than 200 student organizations, helps students find jobs on and off campus, and provides a variety of entertainment and engagement opportunities each semester. CASE also includes Centertainment Productions, a student-run organization that coordinates nearly 150 events each year. Most are free to attend with your student ID. You'll also find our Student Government Association, International Office, Residence Hall Association, a movie theater, our basement brew house featuring coffee, food, billiards, trivia, live music, and more, the Homeground Cafe, the University Store, and text rental, our point card office, the DUC food court, plenty of quiet places to study, and a variety of other programs and services. Our text rental program saves pointers about $600 a semester by allowing students to borrow their books instead of buying them. The DUC is also home to study abroad. Students can meet with an advisor to plan ahead to complete their general education and major and minor requirements. While studying in another state or country for a semester, summer, or winter. The building is named after Lee Sherman Dreyfus, who was UW-Stevens Point's 9th chancellor and Wisconsin's 40th governor. Remember to explore each location in more detail by clicking on the 360, photos, or video icons.
So do you guys have questions about the University Center out of things that she said? No? Okay. The textbook rental thing, I will tell you this, because I didn't go to UWSP for the first 2 years I went to college. So when I went to the university that I originally went to, which was Milwaukee, I had to pay for all of my textbooks, and let me tell you, it's super expensive and not great for the college budget. But then I went to Stevens Point, and I have not paid for a single textbook as long as I return them at the end of the semester, which is super nice because I don't have to worry about that, especially living by myself. So it's really, really awesome. So if you can go here, do it because you get free textbooks and it's great. And basically any supplies you need for class at all, they give it to you for free as long as you bring it back, if you can. So that's just something I wanted to mention because it's really cool.
The Marshfield Clinic Health System Champions Hall houses our athletics department, which consistently features some of the top intercollegiate programs in Division III, including the 6-time Nash Division III Inc. program, our physical education, military science and master's in athletic training programs, and a variety of university centers. Fitness and recreation programs also call this building home. The facilities here provide UW-Stevens Point students with options to enhance their social and physical well-being with intramural programs, club sports, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, gyms, fitness center, sports medicine center, and the multi-activity center that features an indoor rock climbing wall, tennis and basketball court, and a 200-meter indoor track. Inside the multi-activity center, the university holds its largest events: convocation at the beginning of the fall semester, and commencement in winter and spring. Tap through the images below to see how this space transforms for events.
I'll tap those. So this is their weight room. Lots of stuff in here. Very big. And it's free with your student ID. And then this is like basically the general gym. But it's got basketball hoops. And I think this is where the rec wall is. Yep, so over there is a giant rec wall. That's what that is, which is kind of cool because it's huge and it's super tall. And then this is for like athletes who get injured. And I think that a lot of students who are in like sports medicine probably practice stuff here. I'm not personally in sports medicine, but this is where you go if you got injured, if you were an athlete or wanted to play sports and needed to get like stretching advice. And then this is the pool. It's huge. And I'm pretty sure it's open to students to just swim in. You don't have to be like on a swimming team. They have certain hours for open swim. But it's huge. Diving boards. Cool stuff like that. And then this is the football field. So that's where all the football players play their games, and that's where everybody sits to watch them. College football is really fun. So that's the football field. And then this is where the hockey teams play. And I'm pretty sure you can probably go ice skating here as well, as long as you're a student. It's lagging, I won't go all the way through it. And then this is the baseball field. I think they have multiple of these. And they also have a soccer field, but they did not show that. So yeah, any questions about that stuff? Any sports you guys want to play in college? Or play now? Nothing.
I have soccer.
Soccer? They definitely have soccer teams, and they definitely have multiple. I'm pretty sure at least 2 soccer fields, and they're pretty big. So I've seen the soccer people practice a lot. So definitely an option. Obviously right now it's a little different than it was last year, but. Or you could play on a club team, which is a team just students do, so it's nothing like professional or anything.
The suites at 201 offer apartment-style living to students who graduated from high school at least 1 year prior to their first semester at UWSP. The suites merge on-campus conveniences with an off-campus lifestyle. Each suite has 4 private bedrooms, a full kitchen, living room, and bathroom with a separate double vanity. Laundry is available on each floor, and students living here can choose to buy groceries or select a campus meal plan. Some gender-inclusive suites are also available. The suites at 201 was awarded LEED Gold certification for its environmentally friendly features, including sustainable site selection and development, maximized open space and use of daylight, water-efficient landscaping and production, optimized energy performance, on-site renewable energy solar panels for water heating, and a renewable energy program.
Any questions about that? So it's basically like living in an apartment. It's what they are. I didn't live in these dorms.
Is there a picture?
Yes, I think so. I didn't live in the dorms at UWSP, but I've been in these dorms before, and they're super nice. So this is like the kitchen area and the living room. And then the front door would be over here. Huh?
That's a big kitchen.
It is a big kitchen. And you live with, I think you have to live with 4 people, like 3 people and yourself. I'm not sure if that's different because I didn't live in these dorms, but it's a pretty big kitchen.
What if you want to live by yourself?
That's the front door, and then, well, you definitely couldn't live by yourself, but I think maybe you could live with 2 other people. I'm not sure how it works. And then this is a closet. And that's all the show, but down this hallway. So how my friends was set up when he lived here was this was a room, this was a bathroom, and one of the bathrooms was just like a toilet and a sink, and then the other bathroom was a shower and like a sink, I think. And then there's 2 other rooms. And then there's 2 rooms down like that hallway, is how most of them are set up.
That's kind of big.
Yeah, it's really big.
Yeah. And then also the like double bathroom is really nice because if you just needed to do something while like your other roommates were showering or doing something else, you could have your own space. So I knew 4 guys who lived in these and they had tons of room and you wouldn't even know that 5 or 4 people lived there. So they're super nice. Oh, they do have more pictures. Oh, okay, cool. Here's a room. So that's what a room would look like. So you get a bed, and then your door, and then a desk, and the drawers come with too. It won't let me go.
Is that kind of like a loft bed?
Yeah, kind
How
of.
does it
It's
look?
just risen up a little bit, so you can put stuff underneath it. In the dorms I used to live in, which they might talk about it in the other different dorms, because this is like the really nice like dorms, like apartment style. Usually upperclassmen live in these dorms.
Upper what?
Upperclassmen, like people like me, like a senior or a junior or a sophomore. Sophomores can live in here too. I think freshmen can't, but I'm not sure about that. But some people can put their beds on top of each other in like other dorms, but this one you get a room all to yourself.
Is that a double bathroom you're talking
Yes, so this is just like the sink, and then I think the shower is somewhere.
about? Those are photos, you can't move those around.
And then this is the bathroom, so just the sink and the toilet, and then the shower area. So
Oh.
2 totally separate things, which is really nice because if you know, somebody was
That does
showering.
not look like a good shower.
Yeah, it doesn't have a place to put your shampoos and stuff.
Most people who live in like dorms have these things called shower baskets. So they're basically just these baskets that have holes in
It
them.
looks like the water's just gonna come out though, like
Yeah.
flat.
There's a little bit of an edge right there, but yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? That's how actually a lot of dorm showers that I've seen look like. Nothing too special. But there's these shower baskets, you put all your stuff in there, and then you can take it in the shower with you if you want, and all the water drains out of it. Otherwise, you can just leave it on the side of the shower and have all your stuff there. But then everybody keeps their own stuff. You could probably get like a hanging organizer, but I think I did the shower basket because I thought that was easiest. And then these are people hanging out. So, pretty big space. But that's not the only dorms you can live in. These are the really, really nice ones. I think these are gonna be more. Oh no, I see what's happening. This is another eating
The
area.
Devote Dining Center was built in 1968 and is currently under renovation. It will reopen in spring 2020. The new facility will feature 2 different dining experiences. The lower level will be a convenience store with an assortment of grocery and convenience items, along with a variety of food stations to grab food on the go, including burrito, deli, and grill options. The upper level will offer an all-you-care-to-eat dining option. Other new features will include an allergen-friendly station, an international cuisine station, and a home cooking station. A fruit and yogurt bar, salad bar, deli station with a panini grill, and fresh bakery items from our own Indulge Bakery will also be featured in Upper. As part of UW Stevens Point commitment to sustainability, bottled water is not sold on campus. University dining also incorporates local and renewable food sources and products when possible, and responsibly compost food waste.
Any questions about that? So it's basically a big cafeteria. I did not know that they were redoing it because I haven't been on campus this year. But when I did go to it last year, they had quite a few options already. And they kind of had almost like a mini, it was kind of like a gas station. What?
Can you move around?
Yes, I think so. Or I can go to the pictures. Yeah, pictures. It was kind of like a little gas station. You could get like snacks and like drinks and stuff. And it's all on your pointer card. So it's money that gets put on there. This will work. Okay, so this is one of the eating areas. And then more eating. This is one of the chefs cooking some stuff up. They have tons of options, like more than like when you go to high school and you think they have a lot of options, they have more options here.
What does it do with the food that you don't eat?
We actually have composting, so I think that most of the food that they can compost, because they've mentioned sustainability a lot, they compost it. I don't know exactly where they compost it, but I do know that there is an option for students to like put their own lunch in the compost option. So like there's recycling, and then there's garbage, and then there's the compost option. So I'm pretty sure they try to compost as much as they can. Not a lot of colleges do that though, so usually it would probably get wasted, but UW Stevens Point is super into sustainability.
It's so fancy.
Yeah, right? This is the convenience store I was telling you about. So this
Oh
is
my
like
gosh.
it's kind of like a little quick trip. And this is all food that you can get, and just put it on your pointer card like as you were getting a meal at the cafeteria.
So you do have to pay for it or you don't?
Well, you do, but it's on your pointer card. So you wouldn't walk up there with cash or like a debit card or anything like that, unless you weren't, unless you didn't live in the dorms, then you could pay for it with something like that. But if you have your pointers card and you have a meal plan, is what they're called. It gives you a certain amount of money to spend throughout the year on food if you live in the dorms. So if you use your meal plan, you can buy anything in this convenience store, anything that is served for food, anything in the DUC, which was the first place that we went to. That's another place that you can get food. So if you have a meal plan, if you live in the dorms, that's what you would use. And it's usually quite a bit of money, so you usually don't run out, which is nice. Any other questions before I go to the chemistry room?
Are the food expensive, like on that drugstore?
No, I've never lived in the dorms, but I've been there for lunch a few times, and it's not very expensive, even if I paid for it by myself. Honestly, when I did live in the dorms in Milwaukee, and we also had a meal plan, most colleges do if you live in the dorms, I barely thought about how much money it was, because I just swiped the card and it let me do it. But if you think about it, the meal plan goes into your tuition, so it depends what kind of meal plan you get.
What if you run out of
Luckily,
money?
huh?
What if you run out of money?
I think you have to re-upload money. You'd have to like pay for it yourself. I've never run out of money, thankfully, but I think you would have to start paying for it yourself, and then maybe upgrade to a different meal plan the next semester. I think at Stevens Point, I'm not sure, but I think at Stevens Point, if you don't spend all your money in the first semester, all that money goes over into your second semester along with the original money that you were supposed to get in that meal plan. So you'd have extra money. I'm not 100% sure on that. They might have just started that recently, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. So there's different like meal plans that you can pick from, and that'll be something you guys can think about when you eventually go to college. But I've never heard of anybody recommending it. So, but like I said, I would eat 3 meals a day at the dorms, and I never ran out of money. So. Any other questions? So that place was one place that you can eat, and then the DUC was another place you can eat. So it's 2 different places that you can get food from.
Our new state-of-the-art chemistry biology building is a 176,500 square foot building that includes 58 laboratories for teaching and research, as well as several classrooms, lecture halls, the tropical conservatory, the Common Ground Cafe, now featuring Starbucks coffee, and office. Designed as a science on display facility, the building houses the entire Department of Chemistry and the molecular biology, human biology, and botany sections of our biology department. The sustainable energy conserving design is built to LEED Gold standards and has a green roof commons founded by the Student Government Association. Schedule your visit to campus to see more of this exciting update to our skyline. Learn more by clicking on the 360 photos or video by clicking on the 360.
So I'll show you guys some more pictures, because this is just like the ground level. I've only been on the ground level of this building, but it looks really, really cool and really nice in there. So this is the Cadaver Lab. Here, I'll show you guys So this is one of the biology rooms. So this is what you would, this is like a lab room. So this is where you would do experiments for biology. Don't ask me what all the machines are because I don't know. These are microscopes, I'm pretty sure. This is chemistry biology. And then this is also for chemistry biology. That as well is for chemistry biology. So basically a lot of really fancy machines in this building. I don't know what they do because I'm not in science, but they look cool. Let's see. This is a little study area. And then some classrooms I think are along these walls. And some more lab space. And then, let's see. Here's another common area. So a place to study or eat food, because they have a cafe in this building as well. So slow. There we go. And then this is the lecture hall. So this is what a typical lecture hall looks like at Stevens Point. Some lecture halls are bigger than this, but you all sit in these chairs and your professor stands up at the front. Yeah. And so lots of chairs, lots of people in this classroom. There we go. And then this is the tropical conservatory that they were talking about. So lots of plants. Basically like a greenhouse is what it is. And this is on the roof of this building. And these are all water things for it.
How do they have money for everything?
Lots of funding. This was because of the Student Government Association is what they said. So a lot of clubs at like colleges will do fundraisers and to raise money so that they can get things like this. The Student Government Association helps out a lot of specific majors and stuff like that. So I'm sure that they were helping like botanists, which are plant majors, or other majors that would use this to benefit them. So lots of fundraisers, lots of funding, grants, stuff like that. Any other questions about the chemistry room? No? Okay.
The Trainer Natural Resources Building is recognized for its mural titled E Pluribus Unum, for many one, designed by UW Stevens Point art professor Richard Snyder. The mural is the largest of its kind in the country and contains 286,200 tiles, making it about half the size of a football field. Inside you will find a live animal exhibit, excellent labs, including a water and environmental analysis lab, a greenhouse with an attached research room on the top floor, and some of the nation's leading experts in their subjects, who teach in our College of Natural Resources. The college is widely regarded as the nation's leading undergraduate natural resource program and provides experiential learning opportunities, including student trips to our field stations at Tree Haven, 1,400 acres of outdoor classroom space located in Tomahawk, Wisconsin, Schmieckley Reserve, located within a mile of campus, and the Central Wisconsin Environmental Station, located east of Stevens Point on Sunset Lake.
So I'll show you guys pictures, but I printed this out earlier. So she said something about Schmieckley Reserve, which is, it's huge. So this is like a map of campus. So this is all like the buildings and stuff that she's talking about. And this is Schmieckley Reserve, and that's not even half of it. Schmieckley Reserve goes way farther than this picture even shows. And it's basically like a giant forest, and there's a lake. And I actually take walks there a lot because I live pretty close to it. So it's not only like just for people with natural resources, but it's also for people in the community. I see people walk their dogs there all the time. I see tons of deer, tons of wildlife, really cool stuff that they have there. So this is another greenhouse that they have in this specific trainer natural resources. These are so slow. I don't like the ones. And then this is a Bavarium study group going on right there. Classroom spaces. And then this area right here. Never actually been in this, but I think there might be animals. I'm not sure.
How would they take care of the animals?
They probably have to hire people to do it.
Oh, gosh.
I've never been in this building before, but it looked like there might be some animals that way. So this is the mural that they have there. I've been to this part before. It's just like a little space that's got some trees and a little bench and then a building in there. Pretty cool looking picture.
This is still the university?
I think so. Or this might be the place in Tomahawk actually. Tomahawk is about a half hour north of here, 45 minutes. So that would be about an hour 15 from Stevens Point itself. So I think this is where that is. I've definitely been here before, but it's not on campus that I'm aware of. Schneekley, which they don't have any pictures of, which I'm kind of surprised. Does not. It basically looks like that, but it's a little different. Any questions? Okay. This is one of my favorite buildings. This one. Oh, come on.
The Noel Fine Arts Center provides opportunities for university and community members to participate in our vibrant arts culture, hosting more than 400 events each year, including recitals, concerts, art and design exhibitions, theater and dance productions, guest artist masterclasses, lectures, festivals, conferences, and the annual American Suzuki Institute. Facility highlights include the Edna Carlson Art Gallery, Mickelson Recital Hall, Jenkins Theater, Studio Theater, and the Aber Suzuki Center. Also featured are a significant number of impressive studio spaces and technology labs throughout the facility. Students may major in a wide variety of options, including art and design, art studio, Studio 2D and Studio 3D, and graphic design, music, music performance, music education, jazz studies, and graduate music education, and theater and dance, drama, acting, theater technology and design, and musical theater. All departments host several renowned guest artists throughout the year who work directly with our students to help prepare them for success in the professional world. By clicking on the 360 photos or video icons, you can explore more about each location.
So this building is huge. There's so many different things in it. That was one of their biggest auditorium spaces. This is I think this is on the second or third floor. This is the art gallery that they were talking about. I think it's on their second floor. So as you can see, it's very, very, very big. So yeah, that's the art gallery itself. But that was just one floor and they had all that stuff in there. So it's super pretty in there and really big. And there's music, there's photography, there's painting, there is theater, lots of different stuff. This is the actual art gallery. I'm guessing that's a student and his art. Ceramics, dance class, and then this is when you walk in. If you walk in the front entrance, this is what it looks like. Very intimidating. Do you guys play an instrument? Well, if you ever do, there's this competition called Solo and Ensemble. You might have heard of it, or people talk about it. And you won't do the first round here, but if you make it to state, you'll do it here. So in high school, when I went to state Solo and Ensemble, this is where we performed. And we literally perform in places like that, like this place. This giant hall right here is places we would perform. There were other smaller ones too, but this is one of the places you could perform if you were at state Solo and Ensemble. Which, imagine standing on that stage and performing in front of judges is basically what you're doing. Or if you're a senior and you're a music major or a theater major or a dance major, this is where you perform and have your senior recital. So, and all the people that sit in these seats watch you. So, pretty cool, pretty crazy. Any questions about the finance? They have lots of majors in here if you didn't hear her list, follow them along.
The College of Professional Studies building is home to our undergraduate programs in business administration, accounting, economics, finance, marketing, management, interior architecture, dietetics, health promotion and wellness, family and consumer sciences, health and wellness management, sustainable food and nutrition, communication sciences and disorders, and the School of Education. The CPS also runs many graduate programs such as the MBA, Audiology and Speech Language Pathology. The CPS Cafe, located here, is run by dietetic students who get hands-on experience with locally grown produce, sustainable farming, and homemade healthy foods. The innovation space features video conferencing and recording equipment, so students can discuss their subjects within the field experts and professors can record their classes to post online. This building also features the Speech, Language and Hearing Clinic, a preschool benefiting education majors, the Classroom to Career Center for business students, and a gallery and studios for interior architecture majors.
All right.
It's another eating place.
Yes, they have plenty of places for you to eat at Stevens Point. So this is a gallery, for architecture students. And this is also the same gallery. Cafe. This is the food lab that she was talking about. So if you're in like nutrition or just taking a foods class or culinary or anything like that, this is where you would have class. This is another architecture classroom. And then this is the speech, language, hearing clinic that they have in there too. So speech pathology. He's getting fit for a hearing aid, I think is what they're doing. So things like that. Any questions? Okay.
Our science building provides students with a planetarium and observatory, the world's largest student-run paper-making machine, and psychology research lab. It's where students get hands-on experience and research working in geography and geology, mathematical sciences, web development, physics and astronomy, information technology, data analytics, nursing, health science, clinical laboratory science, psychology, and paper science and engineering programs. The planetarium presents public programs throughout the academic year and during most summers. The observatory features a Meade telescope and is open on clear evenings Monday through Wednesday when university classes are in session.
Pretty cool. If you've ever been to the one at West, this one is much bigger. Let's see what I have for pictures. So this is a chemistry lab. And then this is the paper machine that they were talking about. So this machine makes paper. Not quite sure how they do it, but it looks like quite the process. Okay, any questions about that?
Political science, English, history, religious studies, world languages and literatures, sociology and social work, and philosophy programs are housed at the Collins Classroom Center, which also features 3 student computer labs and the largest lecture hall on campus. Like each of the 4 colleges across campus, the CCC includes a branch office of the University College Academic and Career Advising Center that helps guide students on their educational and career journey. The Collins Classroom Center is also home to Cornerstone Press, an independent publishing house and teaching press, which provides students a unique opportunity to work within a professional working literary press at the university level.
So this is where I have all my classes. I've never had one in this specific lecture hall, but this is where all of my classes are and where you meet with advisors, like she said. But that's on the ground floor. And they don't have any pictures, so any questions about it?
The Communication Arts Center is the academic home of the Division of Communication, which hosts majors in communication, arts management, and graduate communication. Communication majors elect an emphasis in public relations, interpersonal organizational communication, or media studies. Arts management is an interdisciplinary major combining coursework in business, communication, and the arts, along with experiential opportunities through intern externships. Media studies students learn about print and multimedia journalism, radio, television, and film. The Communication Arts Center is also home to several student organizations, including The Pointer, a weekly online and print newspaper, SPTV, the student-run television station, WWSP 90 FM, the highest powered campus radio station in Wisconsin, and home of the world's largest trivia contest, and the Public Relations Student Society of America, PRSSA. Students from any major may join our excellent student media organizations.
Alright. So those are like news cameras that basically look over. So this is one of their computer labs that they have, really nice computers to do editing on. And then this is them filming either a video or possibly a news thing for the news station that they have. And then this is the space that it's in. Any questions? Okay. Also it's dinner time, so if you guys want dinner, you can. Otherwise, we can keep going.
What's for dinner?
Cheeseburgers. No? Okay. We'll keep going.
The Allen Center is our second fitness and recreation facility on campus. It houses the Allen Fitness Center, a membership-based fitness facility that provides a fun, friendly, and safe environment for students to get active, regardless of fitness level. Allen Center is also home to more than 25 student-led group fitness classes every week during the academic year. Everything from yoga and Zumba to abs and cycling. Best of all group fitness classes are available to students for free.
So as long as you bring your student ID, you can take those fitness classes, which is really cool. Because you don't have to worry about paying for it, and you can just go to the gym whenever you want. So this is what it looks like.
How many classes do you usually have?
Classes like general classes?
Like in a day?
Well, when I first started college, it was usually like 4 or 5. But as you get farther into college, you usually have like bigger classes. So like, for example, an internship is a bigger class, but it counts as one class technically. So this semester I'm taking 4, next semester I'm taking 4, and then next year I'm taking 2 classes, but one of them is an internship. So you can take probably, depending on your major, anywhere from 4 to 6, I think is the most you can take. But that's more for like science majors or medical majors, stuff like that. Things that you have a lot of labs for. So this is the equipment that they have. Very big. Weights. Lots of weights. And then this is one of the group fitness classes that you can take. So, and they said it's student-led, which is pretty cool because it also gives experience to students if they have like a certification in different classes like that. Any questions for this? No? Okay.
Albertson Hall includes the university's library with nearly 1 million print materials, information technology assistance, disability services, which provides accessibility and accommodation services to students with special needs, and our Tutoring Learning Center. About 1 in 4 UW-Stevens Point students use the TLC for help on note-taking, test-taking, reading, writing, study skills, and course tutoring. You will also find our Museum of Natural History inside, the largest in the UW system. Albertson Hall is also home to University College and the Academic and Career Advising Center, where students find help with course and career choices, internships, job services, academic planning, and skill development.
So yeah, this is like the second level of the library. I actually used to do most of my work back there. So that's kind of just like a space where they have computers and stuff and space for you to study. So this is the Natural History Museum. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. Here's the Natural History Museum. And then this is the Disability and Assistive Technology Center. And then the green roof, more plants. And then this is the Tutoring and Learning Center. So this is where you can go if you need help writing a paper or just general, like a tutor to help you with classes. Sometimes teachers will give you extra credit if you go here and get help from people, because not only are you learning, but also you're using the resources that the university has. So, any questions? They didn't show much of like the downstairs, but this whole downstairs part has a ton of books. There's books in the back in other places. Always librarians there to help you. So, yeah.
UW-Stevens Point students receive unlimited visits to Student Health Service for their healthcare needs at Dalzell Hall. Services available at no cost to students outside of their tuition include lab work, prescriptions, physical therapy, and counseling. The University Child Learning and Care Center is also located here. The center gives many education and family and consumer sciences students hands-on learning opportunities.
So that's what it looks like, and then that's health services. So this is where you go if you were sick, and you didn't necessarily want to go to the hospital. You kind of just wanted to get checked up first, and they have those free services, like they said, for students. Any questions?
UW-Stevens Point.
Oh, it broke her.
Is home to a state-of-the-art facility providing students with landfill, wastewater treatment, recycling, composting, and hazardous waste management training. The Waste Education Center includes a small-scale wastewater treatment plant and functions as the university materials recycling facility handling cans, bottles, plastic, and cardboard. Sustainability plays a role in campus life across UW-Stevens Point. To support our sustainability efforts, composting takes place in all academic and administrative buildings. Campus electricity comes from 100% renewable energy sources, and LED lighting is used in most buildings. UW-Stevens Point is a gold-rated institution with the Association for the Advancement of Sustainability in Higher Education, AASHE, and the Sustainability Tracking, Assessment and Rating System, STARS. UW-Stevens Point has quickly become one of the premier schools with a sustainability focus in both Wisconsin and the Midwest.
So that's their waste management place. This is a waste education lab. This is a classroom with quite nice chairs. And then another part of their center, and then that looks like compost. So I guess they do it on site, which I didn't know. So I need to learn things. And like she said, every building has a place for you to compost in. So they're really, really about sustainability here, which is really cool. Any questions? Sorry. Okay.
The Student Services Center is the place to go for all your enrollment needs. Inside, you will find the Office of the Registrar, which can provide transcripts and course information. The Office of Financial Aid and Scholarships, which helps students in funding their education. The Student Financial Services Office, Diversity and College Access, and the Office of Admissions and Recruitment. Also inside, you will find Veteran Services. Our friendly staff in the Student Services Center can help with any number of questions future and current pointers may have.
So this is our financial aid office. So if you cannot pay for college, this is where you can go to get information about it. You'll also get information in high school. My advice is to sign up for as many scholarships and grants as you possibly can, because college is expensive and having scholarships and grants is super helpful. But you can always get information there. This is the Office of Admissions, the pointer wall, Student Services Center from the outside, and then this is the Veterans Services Office. So people who are in the military and no longer in the military can go here and get services there. Any questions about financial aid or anything like that? Nothing? Okay.
Welcome to Old Main. Old Main was the first building constructed on campus in 1894 and is now a state historical site. The cupola, which has become a symbol for the university and a beacon for students and alumni, is the architectural pinnacle atop Old Main. To mark a special occasion, the cupola will shine purple and gold at night. It's a tradition for students to touch a replica of the cupola at convocation when they begin university life and at commencement when they graduate. In the early 1900s, this building included classrooms, a gym, and residential rooms. Today, it houses many of the university's administrative offices, including the Office of the Chancellor and Dean of Students.
That's what it looks like in the fall. Pretty picture. Oh, they have them. Oh, okay. This is what it looks like in the summer, winter, spring. And then this is it lit up in purple and gold, or just purple in this case. And then this is the sign with pretty flowers. And then this is the top part that usually lights up. Any questions? This is the Schmieckley place, so this part of the map.
The Schmieckley Reserve Visitor Center is a gateway to the university's 280-acre conservancy area, with 5 miles of trails and boardwalks, a 24-acre lake, and a large diversity of habitats supporting many species of wildlife. The center is open year-round and features friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to answer questions about the reserve, the university, and outdoor activities in Portage County, Wisconsin. Maps of the reserve and informational brochures are available to make your visit more enjoyable. Schmieckley's Reserve trails are open from dawn to dusk and can be used for hiking, jogging, biking, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. The Conservancy also serves as one of the university's 3 field stations for students.
So what she means when she says that is that natural resource students can come to this reserve, and I've seen them do mapping, so they're like mapping out the reserve itself. I've seen them look at wildlife. I've even seen them tending to all the wildlife and the plants in here. So this is the entrance. You could enter at many points, but this is the visitor center. This is the gift shop. This is the lake, which we're gonna hear more about in a minute, but I've actually walked right up to there before. This is natural resource students in the reserve. students in a reserve, planting trees. Oh yeah, trees, logging, you can do logging here. That's them. Yeah. This is a little boardwalk they have in there, one of the trails. Somebody walking on it. And then another one. It's gonna go over the lake next, but any questions as of right now about Schneekley? Okay.
The University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, including our branch campuses, is a home away from home for our students. Check out our website at uwsp.edu for more about our admissions process. You can also schedule an in-person visit or apply today through the banners above. We look forward to meeting you.
Oh, okay, well. So this is the whole lake. So all the trails and stuff go all the way around here and out there. I actually usually, let's see if I can show you where I walk exactly. I come in through about here, I think, and then I walk around the whole lake in the shortest path that they have, which is about a mile long. And then I live over here. So it's really close to where I live, and it's really gorgeous, and it's really nice when you just need to take on a short walk. But there's lots more space over here, and then the university is actually right there. So this is the football, soccer fields, stuff like that. So it's super close to campus, and it's beautiful. There's always geese and ducks in the pond or in the lake. I've seen many deer, lots of birds, stuff like that. These are the ducks and geese that I usually see. Right now they're usually flying away because it's getting cold. And they also have canoes and paddle boards, I think, too, and kayaks that you can actually rent and use on that lake. So that's pretty cool.
Can you get your own and use them?
I'm not sure about that, actually. My sister and roommate and I were talking about that the other day, and I'm not sure. I feel like maybe you could, but I'm not sure if they allow other vehicles in Schneekley to get it like into the lake. If you could carry it from the road, which really wouldn't be that far, I'm sure you could. But I have not yet seen people out on there, but I'm not sure. I bet you could. You probably could. I've never seen people out there like with the kayaks and stuff. You usually have to go to the visitor center, so I'm sure you could get more information about that from the visitor center itself. So that's it for the Stevens Point, and then I think it's going to talk a little bit about the one at Wausau. So any questions about the one in Stevens Point specifically?
Welcome to our branch campus in Wausau, Wisconsin. Located next to beautiful Marathon Park and walking distance from the city's vibrant downtown and not far from Granite Peak, a popular outdoor recreation area. This urban campus has been serving the higher education needs of central Wisconsin since 1933. It is well known for its strong academic programs, especially in science, math, music, and theater, and for its student support programs. The campus also serves as a cultural and meeting center for the Wausau region and features the UW Center for Civic Engagement Building. It includes the 365-seat state-of-the-art James F. Benninga Theater and houses programs intended to serve not only local communities, but the region and state as well. It is home to the Wisconsin Institute for Public Policy and Service and Wisconsin Public Radio. Click on the 360 photos or video icons to continue to explore.
So this is what used to be UW Marathon County. I think 2 years ago is when they switched it to UW Stevens Point at Wausau. So I'm sure you guys have seen this place many a time. This is a biology lab in there. This is a cafeteria in there. Front desk. Let's see.
Her eyes, so creepy.
This is a choir class. She did look a little shocked. Let's see. This is a history class. So this is like, now they have much more stuff here, but a lot of people go to this specific one to do their first 2 years of college, which are usually general education classes, so it's not necessarily geared towards your major. You can go here for 4 years. Now, you used to not be able to. And you can actually transfer to any UW school from this school, which is super cool because then you don't have to worry about your classes not being available or not transferring so that you can graduate. So that's something that is really cool about this specific one. Marathon Park, Math Study Group, Campus Store, let's see, Art Studio, another lab.
Is this one smaller than the actual one?
Yes.
It seems a lot smaller.
It is, yeah. I've only been to this one a few times, but so this is the whole university. So this campus map right here, all of these are university buildings. So all these buildings and different resident buildings too. And then these are the football fields, soccer fields, stuff like that. So this is all of that, and it's huge. It's multiple blocks, as you can see. And that one is not. It's maybe a few blocks, but it is definitely not as big as that one
I've only
is.
seen the one building there.
Yeah, like the big building, yeah. That's the field house, so sports stuff. But yes, that is way bigger than this. They offer a lot, if not all of the same, or I think less courses, but a lot of the same courses. And now they offer 4-year degrees here, which they used to not when it was Maricopa County. So that's really cool because you could stay at home if you really wanted to for a few years. So this is going to be the
Our
Marshfield
Wood
Center.
County campus,
And then
located
that's
in the
it.
heart of Marshfield, Wisconsin, is a community ranked as one of the best places to live and work, and home to one of the state's largest healthcare providers, Marshfield Clinic. The campus features the Everett Rail Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Center, which opened in 2017. This 17,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility houses chemistry, microbiology, and certified nursing assistant programs, and was named as a top project by the Daily Reporter, an online construction trade publication. Other Marshfield campus amenities include the 340-seat Helen Connor Laird Theater, which hosts campus and community performances, and a 99-acre arboretum that provides students and community members a great way to explore rare and valuable vegetation that once covered central Wisconsin.
All right, so this is in Marshfield. A lot of the same courses, I think. I've never been to this campus before. But the connector space, this is their
Is
library.
this one smaller or bigger?
I don't know. That's a good question. I've never been to this campus before. I would think that it's about the same size as the one at Wausau, because it's not the main campus, but I am not sure about that one. Biology lab, business lecture, courtyard. They have a space to have class outside. This campus for international students. Let's see, a study space. Another library picture, campus pictures. This is the STEM Commons Center, so that's the science and engineering. Yeah. Well, that's it for the tour. Any questions about college in general, about Stevens Point, the main campus, because that's where I specifically go. Any questions about college and COVID, because it's way different than regular college, or anything? Nothing? No? Okay. Did you like it? Does it seem cool? You want to go there? Yeah? I like it, going to Stevens Point. I went to another college, but I like going to Stevens Point just because they have so many majors. If I went on UWSP right now, they have so many majors. I'll just show you like the very small list.
What is that one college in Madison?
That is UW Madison. The big one?
I don't know, I just know there's one down there.
Yes, there's a few of them, but it's probably UW-Madison. So that is a big college, very hard to get into sometimes, depending, I mean, it's a big school, lots of people really want to go there. And a lot of people come from all around to go to
Is
that
it hard to
school.
get into Stevens Point?
No, I didn't have any issues, but I also came 2 years later, so I had most of my college education done. So I technically just transferred there, which is super easy because I went from a UW to a UW, which is just in the state of Wisconsin. I don't think it's necessarily super hard to get into this one just because it's a much smaller one. The only reason that Madison is very hard to get into is because it's so competitive and there's a lot of people who want to go there and a lot of different majors there. So this one I didn't have any issues, but yeah. And I actually I double major, so I major in 2 different things. So they have majors and minors at this college, and minors are kind of just sub-majors that you can do. So some of them might be certificates or smaller degrees. So they have art, biology, biology, business, chemistry, communication, computer information systems, dance, architecture, education, lots for education. It's a big education school, which is really cool because then we get a lot of educators up in this area. Engineering, English, health sciences and wellness, lots for those 2. Lots. History and international studies, languages. So you can minor in different languages, which is cool because you can have your major and then you can be fluent in a language. Or you can major in it if you wanted to teach it. Mathematics, military science, music, lots for music too. Natural resources, there's tons for natural resources, big major around here. Philosophy / religion, political science, psychology, sciences, lots for that as well. This is what I major in. I double major in social work and sociology. And then theater, and then undecided. If you don't know what you want to major in, you can just take classes until you work with someone or figure out what classes you like. So yeah, lots of majors here. Any other questions? Comments? Concerns? Okay. I really like going to Stevens Point. It's been weird with COVID because it's very different for student life. But I really like Stevens Point as a college. And I really like their professors. I've had a lot of really cool professors. So, it's a great school. And college is awesome. And that's it.